Started his career at Clemson, and is just the kind of power runner that Earl Holmes was looking for.
Yep. 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Mike, a year ago, it was hard for us to get 1 yard at the beginning of the season and at the end of the season. Doesn't seem to be a problem here today. Here we go. Ball downfield for Linworth Leonard. He lays out, makes
what a
the
catch
at the 2-yard line. And Mike Linworth Leonard, what a great catch by Leonard. A funny thing about Linworth Leonard, Mike, Linworth Leonard
hit and drop. Woo! Looking to pass again. Brown is got it. Sacked. Pulls it now. Shoots across the middle. Touchdown, Fairview. Right on the money. And the Rattlers are back. Flushed out of the pocket. Rattlers have a spot. Can we make the tackle? We do. Fires toward the end zone. This one is picked off. That's around the first down. Move those chains. Touchdown, FAMU. Down to the 5-yard line. Move those chains. It's the first down for Florida A&M. It's fired. It's picked off. The Raptors with 45 seconds left have shut the door.
Welcome to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. I'm Keith Miles, your host, along with the head rattler, Coach Earl Holmes. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the first big win of the 2013 season. It was a defensive kind of ball game. We figured it would be so because Carl Morgan, who is the head coach of Mississippi Valley State, defensive guy just like yourself. But at the end of the day, the Rattlers come out victorious.
Well, we talked about it, and we kind of challenged the defense. We told them who has the best defense, whether it's Mississippi Valley or Florida A&M. But I think overall, offensive defense as well as special teams, we all stood up to the challenge, and regardless of what happened, we found a way to win the football game.
Coach, I thought this would be a good first test for this team to start the 2013 season, and I think it was a good first test.
It was. You know, you can't take anything away from Mississippi Valley. Last year they won 4 of the last 5 games in their defensive game, defensive team rather. So we just wanted to control the tempo, control the time of possession, as well as play on this side line of scrimmage. And again, we did a good job of doing that.
I know some good things you saw in the first half, probably some things you want to work on from the second half, but the biggest progress mostly in a football season comes between week 1 and week 2.
That's where you find yourself having the most improvement. And again, when you're trying to find out who you are, as far as your team identity, I thought in the second half, late in the fourth quarter, we lined up. They put 8, 9 guys in the box. It didn't matter. Guys were falling forward. We put 2 and 3 running backs in there, and we didn't get tired. So it was obvious that condition played on our behalf and not theirs. So we understand. We understand what it takes to get some things done and continue. We got to continue to get better. But most importantly, again, we found a way to win the football game.
All right, Coach, congratulations. We're going to come back and take a look at first half highlights of FAMU and Mississippi Valley in the MEAC Swank Challenge after this timeout on the Coach Earl Holmes Show.
Now in its 9th year, the MEAC Swag Challenge presented by Disney has come to
Show out! Championship on 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's give the children the encouragement and education they deserve. I'm Brian Bower, and I care about our community. That's what makes Palmetto Security Services a dedicated company.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a minority certified plumbing company with expertise in residential plumbing, faucet and toilet repairs, broken pipes, and clogged drains. At Metron, we repair sewer lines and septic tanks. Metron specializes in commercial plumbing, construction management, concrete sidewalks, and erosion control. Call Metron Contracting for all of your plumbing needs at 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Our community is amazing, but we can always make it better. Let's give the children the encouragement and education they deserve. I'm Brian Bower, and I care about our community. That's what makes Palmetto Security Services a dedicated company.
Welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Coach, big game, Orlando. We're going to play in Orlando twice, start the season, finish the season. But we started off with the MEAC SWAC Challenge on a Sunday. Probably the first time the Rattlers ever played on a Sunday.
Right.
Not for you, of course, you're a Sunday kind of guy. Right. But it was a big opportunity to open up the Earl Holmes era.
Well, first of all, I want to tip my hat off to the fans. I want to tip my hat off to having the band back. You know, we're talking about this thing we call restoring pride. And to look out on that field and see all those guys in the stadium, in the stands rather, it was like we playing at Brad Keith. And I thought the kids, they fed off their energy and they played fast.
Second highest MEAC SWAC Challenge in the history of the MEAC SWAC Challenge. The first one was when FAMU played Southern in Birmingham. Let's go to first half highlights, Coach. And the Rattlers decked out in all orange this week. It was an orange kind of weekend down in Orlando. And here we go, right off the bat. You know, you can see, you can feel the energy. This team was ready to go.
The guys getting up on the sack 11. Devin Roberts, senior, he stepped up big for us, and we plan on having Devin back as far as doing this thing this whole year.
All right, here we go. On the first pass, this is Linworth Lennon, Coach, and he's been excited, ready to go all preseason.
Linworth and Damien found a way to dial that thing up today, and it was a 1-2 punch for us. And Damien's being Damien, making people miss in space, and continue to be that leader for us.
Yeah, a little later on in the ball game, he's going to pull up a little gimpy, a little crampy. We'll talk about that. He's going to be okay.
The things we do for attention.
Yeah.
No, I was joking with Damien, but at the same time, I knew he was just cramping. And again, Damien's very well conditioned, and he gets out there for us and make the right decision.
Yeah, Mississippi Valley had some weapons as well, Coach. And this was one of the better teams in the SWAC conference a year ago. They beat some of the powerhouses in the SWAC.
Actually, they beat Southern, and they beat a lot of Prairie View, and they're a good team. They're a defensive team. So we want to match their defense with our defense and find out who was the better defensive team.
All right, Rattlers capitalizing on a mistake. Now we got great field position, and here's Damien. A few extra pounds, Coach, made him much stronger going into that end zone, and of course he scored.
I share with Damien, hey, we need you for the whole season, so every now and then, take that slide.
Yeah, all right, here we go. This is Mississippi Valley coming right back.
I commend Jonathan Pillow on this because regardless of what happened with the breakdown, give us a chance to line up and play again, and we came out with a big defensive goal line start.
Touchdown, saving tackle, and here we go. The Rattlers are going to dig in and stop the Delta Devils.
A good defense make an offense earn every inch, and that's what we want to do. Play on the inside of the ball and hear the kill blunt, and guys swarming and getting the ball, and we got off the field on fourth down. And that was a minimum change for us.
I gotta tell you, Coach, Akil's mom and dad was sitting in the booth right next to us, and when she saw him make that big play, she jumped up and down.
Well, Akil, just in case people don't know, that's Mel Blunt's son. And I told him, I said, your dad was making that play for a long time. Can you continue to make that play for us?
Yeah.
He said, sure, Coach.
Yeah. All right, great play by Akil Blunt. Rattlers back on offense, and again, Damien at the controls, Coach. He was under control and at the controls all day long. A great throw and catch his Linworth again.
Again, those two guys found each other again. And again, Damon is the guy. Damon can make every throw. He's very poised in the pocket. He's a leader back there. He's an offensive coordinator. And him and Coach Gray have been spending a lot of time together, and he showed up today.
All right, here's a young guy that we're going to hear a lot about, Omari Albert, Coach, and he really came to play today. Boy, running with power and just with the command of that football. When that hole open, he was going through it.
Well, the football guards are very good to us this year. We picked him up from West Virginia. The guy came in, never complained, just wanted to show us that he can play football, and he's a great addition to add in the backfield. And he showed today the guy can make people miss, great vision, and runs downhill.
We know you're a defensive guy, so Patrick Aiken comes up with a big play here.
Defense win championship, Keith.
Yeah.
Defense win championships.
Yeah.
But again, Chase our guy, and you know I expect Chase to be better than what he was. He came back in the second half and made a play for us as far as giving us 3 points.
Yeah.
What's exciting about this kid here, Darren Parker, true freshman, highly recruited. We got him from Miami, and again, the guy came in, stepped up as a true freshman, made a big play for us.
Yeah, Chase comes right back and avenges the one he missed. And the Rattlers are just continuing to roll. Pitching a shutout right now to Coach, and I know you were real happy about that.
You gotta win that line of scrimmage. The team, the game's won in the trenches. So it was us against them on the O-line against the D-line, and we got some penetration. We got after some guys and made some plays happen. Here's Brodus coming on the backside, just hustling. Big play effort game.
A really good afternoon for Brodus. He made a number of big plays, and he was really just causing havoc up in the trenches.
He came in the training camp and he said he wasn't going to be denied. He's going to go out and play and try to earn a starting position. And he's all starter. They showed today why he is all starter.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Rattlers, this is Damian once again heading down here for the engine. Going to throw an interception here. So you can see, Valley is, they came to play too.
Wasn't a bad team. Those guys on scholarship as well. But a good defense came back out with another turnover. And there it is, Ojo. And again, the football guard's been great to us. He got a 6-year back. He struggled last year with injuries, but came back this year. And Ojo's been Ojo. He's a defensive coordinator out there.
Yeah, had to be happy for John to make a big play like that in his first game back.
Right, of course, and it's good to have him back. Here's Linworth again, making people miss his space, falling forward. Damon hit him right out of stride, and he turned the field up and made some plays for us.
All right, here we go. This is Chase once again. He's going to hit this one, and the Rattlers are going to take a 20-0 lead, Coach, in the halftime here in the MEAC SWAC Challenge, pitching a shutout. And I know you were really, really happy with what you saw in the first half of play. Real crisp play, good defense, and hitting on cylinders on offense.
Well, what we talked about is putting a team away. A good team find a way to put a bad team away. Not to say Valley's a bad team, but I had to commend our guys on playing well. But we got to play together for 60 minutes. I thought the first 30 minutes was positive. We did a lot of good things on defense as well as special teams and offense. So we got to continue to go out the second half and do the same type of thing with the same type of effort.
All right, Coach. The Rattlers leading Mississippi Valley State 20-0 at halftime. We're going to come back and talk about the second half. Take a look at the second half highlights after this timeout on the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Stay with us.
The Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs at the university. Join the Rattler Booster Club. It's not too late.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Coach, second half highlights, it's 20-0, but I know going into that locker room, one of the things you wanted to emphasize was we got a whole nother half of football to play. Let's come back and finish strong.
We talked about being 60-minute men. And a 60-minute doesn't mean playing the game for 45 minutes or 24 minutes, a complete game, first quarter through the fourth quarter. And I thought around it, we lost a little edge a little bit in the third quarter, but again, we gathered ourselves and we pushed each other and we found a way to win.
All right, let's go to second half highlights, and here we go in the Florida Citrus Bowl. Beautiful day on Sunday, Coach, in the Citrus Bowl. We had some rain almost every afternoon when we were down in Orlando, but this day the football gods were kind to get into you and gave you a sunny day.
Well, they did, Keith, and we usually we practice at 2 o'clock. To get acclimated to the heat, get acclimated to the elements. And again, it didn't hurt. It didn't show on our end. They had a lot of guys cramping up. We had 1 or 2 guys to cramp up, but that's to be expected. It was 100 degrees out there.
Yeah, there's Terry Johnson coming up, making a big defensive play, shut that play down. And here we go, second half highlights now. And is this Devin? I think that was
James Owens.
Oh, it's James Owens with a big run. And he got an opportunity, Coach, to show his stuff in front of the hometown
Right.
crowd.
Again, James Owens, Amari Abbott, as well as McBurst, all those guys right here from Central Florida. So we knew what we had going on as far as those guys going to show up and show out for their fans and show out for their family, and they did.
Yeah, that was Valley's starting quarterback pulled up with an injury, and so now the Rattlers are going against their number 2 quarterback. Collins has seemed to be a pretty good number 2 backup.
You have to have that. You have to have that. Depth always makes a good team better. So, like Damian went out and our quarterback stepped up. So, again, you got to find depth because it's a long season. Injury does occur, but you got to find a way to move on because the second screen guy is only 1 play away from being a starter.
All right, here we go. Special teams, Coach didn't hurt you today, and that's one of the things I know you were happy about. And actually, they played pretty well on making sure that Valley didn't hurt.
Very well. Special teams, again, the first play of offense, the first play of defense. So field position is a must, and it's hard to have a team to drive 80 yards on us. So we want to make sure when we kick the ball off, we're inside their 20. As far as kickoff return, we try to bring it out to the 50.
All right, here we go. This is the touchdown. This is the backup quarterback, Collins, going to follow that big offensive line. It was just rugby right there. It was a scrum going into the end zone.
I thought we kind of got away from what we were doing well. We were staying away from penalties. But, they got 2 calls on us there. And, we'll look at it and make sure that's what it was. But at the same time, we got to control our own destiny. We can't let the officials dictate the game.
Early in the season, too, Coach, so you're going to have some mistakes, but as the season goes along, I know you're going to work on ironing those problems out.
Yes, most definitely. But this is what I'm talking about, Keith. Establish yourself at the line of scrimmage. We're going to pound it up in there, 1-2 punch, McBurst, Amari Abbott, and we're going to fall forward. That's the whole thing. Continue to fall forward. So, and then they did that,
Yeah, Al Tariq, Coach, another one of those guys who was injured first play of the game against Tennessee State a year ago, broke his leg, and he got the medical red shirt and came back. But boy, he really showed that he's ready to play.
I said, welcome home, McBurst. Yeah. Welcome home. You're back where you belong. And again, the guy was falling for it, running hard, breaking tackles. 1 or 2 guys can stop him. So that's something to build off of. To be 2-dimensional, and in order to win a lot of football games, you have to be able to establish the run.
Yeah, that touchdown by Al Tariq was the nail in the coffin, too, Coach. The Valley in the second half tried to press a little bit to make it a game, but that touchdown by Al Tariq really sealed the deal.
When you can run the ball, Keith, and control the line of scrimmage, time possession, you find yourself getting a lot of W's in the coffin.
All right, we're going to come back and talk more about the players of the game and a whole lot more, but as we go to break, let's take a look at final statistics, and we'll be back after this timeout on the Coach Earl Holmes Show.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
I'm Mickey Clayton, Executive Director of the Rattler Booster Club. The Rattler Booster Club contributed $591,000 to the athletic department of Florida A&M University. Some of the things we were able to purchase this year was the Jumbotron, and we assisted with the scoreboard and the Al Lawson Center, and golf carts for our seasoned Rattler Booster supporters, pitching machine for the baseball team, the shooting machine for the basketball team. So the Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs. Join the Booster Club. Call the Rattler Booster office at 850-224-6093. It's not too late.
Welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. Coach, the players of the game this week on offense, of course, Damian Fleming. He managed the football game extremely well, and that's what you want your quarterback to do.
Damian's the guy. Damian's going to take us where we need to go. We put a lot on Damian, but at the same time, he can handle it. He's very poised in the pocket, great decision maker. And again, we love for the ball to be in Damian's hands.
8 of 18, 1 interception, 110 yards passing, 35 long. But his co-offensive player of the game today, Coach, was Tariq McBurst. I thought he had an excellent game. 6 runs, 55 yards, 18 long, and a touchdown.
Keith, you love to see running backs fall forward. Regardless of what they get hit behind the line of scrimmage or get hit out in the open field, always fall forward, and that's McBurst's thing. He's always falling forward.
Defensively, Coach, it was Mike Dupree, linebacker that I know you have big expectations for since you were a linebacker.
Right.
8 total tackles, 7 solo, 1 assist, 1 tackle for loss. He was everywhere today.
He was. And Dupree is the vocal leader out there. He lined the front 7 up, and he's a great decision maker as well. He controlled the offensive line, a defensive line rather, just getting the guys to understand what we're looking for. And a very smart and rangy linebacker.
Yeah, here's another guy that we're going to have to keep our eye on, and that is James Broadus. They only recorded him for 1 sack and 1 forced fumble and 1 tackle. I counted more than that, but the plays he made were big plays.
Big plays. Big time players step up in big time games. And here's a kid who said that he wanted to be a starter. We talked about it in the offseason. He came in training camp, never looked back. We put him in the starting lineup. He made a lot of big plays for it. We expected him to have a great season for us this year.
Special teams coach is Chase Varnador. 6 kickoffs, 359 in terms of yards, 59.8 yard per kick average, 2 field goals, 27 and 23 yards, 3 extra points. He's consistent, and that's what you want in there.
I call him the Matador. You know, he gets out there, confidence very high, and I know he can make it. You know, Chase is one of those guys you can always count on. If Chase misses, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't bother him, because we understand he's Mr. Automatic.
All right, it's real early in the season, so as we go to break, we'll take a look at the MEAC scoreboard, and we'll be back with more on the Coach Earl Holmes Show after this time out.
Rattler Booster program supports all athletic programs at the university. Join the Rattler Booster Club. It's not too late.
You've been involved in an accident? You feel like today is going to be a bad day? You have headaches, neck pain, back pain? Well, call us here at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where we have your neck and your back. Call me, Dr. Ways, at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab. We're located at 1711 South Gaston Street. Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, your local accident doctors. Call us at Tallahassee Accident and Rehab, where you control your case. We got your neck and your back.
Metron Contracting is a minority certified plumbing company with expertise in residential plumbing, faucet and toilet repairs, broken pipes, and clogged drains. At Metron, we repair sewer lines and septic tanks. Metron specializes in commercial plumbing, construction management, concrete sidewalks, and erosion control. Call Metron Contracting for all of your plumbing needs at 850-681-9058. Again, 850-681-9058.
Welcome back to the Coach Earl Holmes Show. FAMU's homegrown head football coach. Coach, it's up next is Tennessee State, the Big Blue Tigers, and next probably the Bethune-Cookman is probably our next biggest rivalry.
It is, and this rivalry been going on for a very long time. I can recall when I was playing here many, many moons ago, and there's always been a good rivalry between Florida A&M and Tennessee State. So I'm pretty sure the fans will be out. We'll be up for it. They'll be up for it. And it's going to be a very interesting football game.
It's home. It's Bragg Stadium. It's 2 o'clock. They're bringing a ton of folks, so we know Bragg Stadium is going to be packed and going to be rocking, and we want Rattler fans to come out and support those Rattlers.
Every weekend. Every weekend. Anytime you're playing at home, we have to have that 12th man, and that's the fans as well as the band. So if we can have the same type of atmosphere we had today, I'm pretty sure we can come up with something.
Well, Coach, it's a 2 o'clock kickoff, so I know we want to advise our fans to hydrate themselves
with the right H2O, the clear stuff.
We want them to hydrate, and after the win, you can celebrate.
Celebrate, exactly.
Hydrate and then celebrate. Exactly. And of course, we'll have all of the highlights for you right here next week on the Coach Earl Holmes Show. We'll see you then.
Looking to pass again. Hit and drop. Woo! Looking to pass again. Rattlers got it. Sacked. Pulls it now. Shoots across the middle. Touchdown, FAMU! Right on the money, and the Rattlers are back. Flushed out of the pocket. Rattlers have a spot. Can we make the tackle? We do. Fires toward the end zone. This one is picked off. That's around the first down. Move those chains. Touchdown, FAMU. Down to the 5-yard line. Move those chains. It's the first down for Florida A&M. It's fired. It's picked off. The Rattlers with 45 seconds left have shut the door.